Hey, what is up, everyone? Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler. I hope everyone's Wednesday is going good. I feel a little sideways here in the in the frame of picture here, but we got the American flag is back up. My piece of art I did a long time ago, and for those that wanted to know about the art, this was like old 50s Disney comic book strips that I cut and I pasted all over canvas, and then I airbrushed and stenciled the kind of paneling and everything. And then these little figures, people ask about these little figures that are right here. Those are actually little Mickey Mouses that are made out of resin. So what I did is I took a Vinylmation. They had this ice cube tray, so I basically just used their ice cube tray and poured resin in it, and created all 50. There's 50 little figures there, and it's kind of funny how some people will, ask me about the American flag and art and stuff like that. So I definitely appreciate you guys asking about my art, because see, a lot of things that you guys don't know is I do a lot of art. The Thrift Shop Hustler channel, this is all one kind of persona that's kind of focused towards my reselling kind of persona, because I've been reselling for since I was since I can remember. So I also have another art career and a movie career. I got so many things going on, but I don't really cross pollinate the Thrift Shop Hustler channel usually with my art stuff. But yeah, the American flag is back. We got Hazel Heart Vintage in the house. Awesome. She's got the blue wrench. Things are picking up. I will say that for sure. Sales are picking up finally. And I would say definitely from the last 3 months have been super slow. I want to say like October through maybe mid-January, things have been super slow for me. But I've been focusing heavily on merch by Amazon and stuff like that. And there's definitely been a lot going on with the merch by Amazon and the POD, the print on demand, Etsy. That's kind of taken really taken over my business. I mean, I make a lot more money making t-shirts and stuff like that, and I actually have a lot of fun doing that. But lately I've been going back to the garage sales, so thank you guys who have been watching those videos. Once again, I'm Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please click the subscribe button below, and I definitely appreciate it. We got Nevada Gutierrez in the house. What is up, dude? Thank you for stopping by. And today we're just gonna go through some of the things that I sold, and there's a couple of bonus items, I guess we're gonna say. I did an offer up sale, and I did a couple of Amazon sales. I don't share too much of the Amazon stuff that I do, but I thought, why don't I integrate those into these videos, because I think you guys want to see something different. And I don't fault you guys for wanting to see something different. Definitely smash the potato button. Smash the potato button. And we're going to get right into this. Let me just make sure everything on my end is good. We are doing good. Everything's looking solid. Like I said, I wish, hoping you guys are having a great week so far. It is hump day. It is Wednesday. Today is the last day. Oh, we had an eclipse last night. I work till 3 in the morning usually, and I had to stay overtime last night till 4 in the morning, and there was an eclipse when I got home, so I thought that was sweet, like driving home, and the moon was all shadowy, and oh, it was great. And I knew about the eclipse like from months ago, but I didn't even realize it was last night, or this morning I should say, and it looked so amazing. Let me guys know in the chat if you guys saw the eclipse, if you were up and able to see it. Usually moon eclipses are so early in the morning, people usually got to get up early to check those out and stuff like that. I really love astronomy and cosmology and all that kind of stuff. I dig all that stuff. I dig astrology. Oh man, I love that stuff too. But anyways, let's do this. So first up here we have for those that don't know, I got a Lego collection. I think it must have been last week, maybe a Friday. And some of you might have seen the video, and I appreciate those that watched the video. If you haven't, go back a few videos. I think there's a Lego thing on the little thumbnail. Anyways, I went into a thrift shop expecting to find some other thing. They called me about some other thing, and they ended up having like a ton of Legos put away for me. I ended up purchasing them for amazing price. And what I really love about Legos is going through them and separate them. And someone mentioned that I should probably do a Lego video on how I separate the Legos, because I've been doing Legos for about 20 years. So there's kind of a system of how I sell and how I separate, and it's not super complicated or crazy, but you have to be in Lego for long enough to understand like basically taking a box of Legos and being able to separate what's this, what's that, what's this, and then sell this and that. Because I usually do lots. And then for this one, there was a bunch of kind of play sets and cars and things like that that were literally put together and everything. So I just sold this as a bulk lot on OfferUp. I don't do too much local game stuff, but I decided that I was going to do that for this one. And excuse me. And what I did is so there was about 22 pounds of Legos. A lot of these things were put together. I separated all the minifigures out, all the accessories, all the odds and ends. And then this was just the bulk lot. So basically it was poundage. I sold this for, actually had it up for $180. And I took a best offer for $140. The guy was really nice that came and picked it up. And he was on time and everything. I find that OfferUp, for the most part, is better than Let It Go. I actually deleted the Let Go app from my phone last night because it is garbage. I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to go all in on Let Go. Or I'm going to go all in on OfferUp because it's just a better platform, in my opinion. People have other success for other different things. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm saying what I do is I just deleted my Let Go app because I'm just going to go all in with OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace. I had a lot of kind of interest in Facebook Marketplace, but it was an OfferUp thing that finally took the cake. So anyways, I did $140 for this, and all I will say is the Lego collection that I purchased, because people were asking me, oh, how much this, how much that. I don't really talk about prices too much on certain things, and I'll just say that like I definitely already like way made my money back just by selling the pieces, just by selling this stuff. Not to mention there was like 100 minifigures and accessories, and we're gonna get into that anyways. But anyways, don't discount local game, especially if you have bulk items. And I'm starting, now that I got not a warehouse, but now that I got, you know, a storage unit and stuff, it's easier for me to buy bigger, bulkier things and just store it away. But anyways, this was a really cool sale, so definitely don't discount OfferUp. Like I said, the guy was nice and everything was all gravy. Next up, I want to talk about real quick a couple Amazon sales. I know this is what's sold on eBay, but this is relevant to everything. And if you guys aren't selling on Amazon and you are like a full-time seller or you sell a lot of volume, definitely look into selling on Amazon. The thing is, there's a $40 fee for a professional, for the professional kind of account. So I have to pay $40 a month just to be able to sell. And I think you get discounts on different things. I don't know the full in and out and everything on that, but I just want to show you guys that, you know, there's definitely Amazon. And I could probably do a whole series on just the Amazon stuff itself, but, you know, like, there's a lot of kind of private label and stuff that it's just, I don't know, might bore you guys to death. Anyways, this Stick Fuzz was kind of like, these came out in maybe 2004. And definitely look out for these if you see these, because they're out of print. They're almost like Lego action figures in a sense, where they come in kits, they come in pieces, and I guess you can customize them and stuff like that. And this came with that Star Wars collection. If you guys saw like a few videos ago, I bought a Star Wars collection, and I got that Star Wars collection for super cheap too. Anyways, these were like in the bottom of all the Star Wars stuff, and they were like, this one was not, I don't think this one was sealed. This one was open, but all the contents were sealed, and I think I put it like collectible or something like that for this one. I forget what I sold this one as. But anyways, I was literally pennies on the dollar on this thing, and this one sold for $24.99 with shipping. And this was going to be the surprise. This is the surprise for sure. There was 2 of these stick fuzz, and it was kind of like a military figure. This sold for $69.99. I have 2 of these, and I was looking at on Amazon. Here's the thing: if you want to do some crazy like arbitraging, there's really crazy arbitrage opportunities for buying stuff cheap on eBay and selling on Amazon. Like, I've seen this set on eBay go for as low as, like, I don't know, $20. Some of them are $15, I think I saw. You could totally buy those and then sell them for $69.99 on Amazon. So I was very surprised that this was going for so much. But anyways, I sold this for $69.99 plus shipping, and I still have 1 more of these left. And this one was, I guess, was a really hard one to find. It had really good sales rank from before, and then they were all sold out, and now they are on here. Elizabeth says, that's awesome. I've done well with with Lego lots too. Yeah, it's easier just to sell that kind of stuff on OfferUp because of it's just the bulk nature. Though I do sell Legos by the pound when I have them. Next up we have, oh, this was a great one. So what I had was this, and some of you guys might have saw this video from a while ago. There was an art show at a thrift shop. They basically will do themed events every week. They'll put like all the Valentine stuff away, all the Thanksgiving stuff away, and then every so often they'll have an event. Well, they had an art event. I guess they've been saving art for like the last couple of months, and so they had a bunch of stuff out, which was crazy. And this was like kind of where the CDs were pushed in the back. So I was like scanning all their like box sets, and I came across this one. And this one was going for like $200, and I posted the stuff on this on Instagram and stuff like that. But anyways, I took a best offer today for, I think it was like 110 plus shipping, and this shipped via the global shipping program. So definitely, and this is one of those things where I tend to get a little lazy sometimes, where I'm at the thrift shop and I don't want to scan books, I don't want to scan CDs. I just had this really kind of weird feeling about scanning this box set. And I'm really, really glad I did, because when I saw the comps and I saw the sales rank, I was super excited. So for $7, turned into 100 and something plus shipping, which was super, super, super awesome. So definitely look out for box sets like this. Next up, we have this Minecraft lot. And what this was is there's these little figures. And some of you that have kids, young kids, might know about Minecraft stuff. And the most ironic thing about this was in the Lego collection. So as I'm sorting Legos, as I talked about before, so you get a bulk Legos. There's going to be trash in it. There's going to be other toys. There's going to be Hot Wheels. It's going to be dirty, yucky sometimes. Usually when I buy a collection, if it's yucky, I won't buy it. Unless there's like a ton of minifigures, and I'll make an exception. But when you go through a Lego collection, you find stuff like this. And I just put it to a side. I have little boxes, little cubbies. And when I'm going through Legos, I'll pop a Hot Wheel in there. I'll pop a Minecraft figure in here. I'll pop an action figure in there. And when you kind of are all done, you have these little boxes of different things. Well, anyways, this was cool because there was a bunch of Minecraft little figures that are little blind boxes. You buy like a box, you don't know what's inside of it. You open it up. Sometimes there's chasers. I guess there's gold ones that are worth probably about $15 to $20. There wasn't any of those in this set, but I decided just to lot everything up together. And this sold like in less than a day for $24.99 plus shipping. I don't know why I got the Germany. Oh, because I was trying to calculate German shipping this morning. That's why I didn't change it back. Anyways, this was a really good find. So, buying the Lego, I'm already way into the profit when it comes to that Lego set or that Lego collection from the weekend. And so, this was just one of those things where, you know what? The thing is, a lot of people might not know that don't have kids or just don't know about this, that wouldn't even know that that what are these little figures. But I happen to know like all the little Minecraft stuff, so that was really nice, and that was a really good sale. JRKR is asking, she's I think this was the lady that was interested in the DVDs. I keep pushing that to the side. I get sidetracked with so many things. I was supposed to go through all my DVDs on vacation, but that didn't end up working. But eventually I'm going to get to it. I don't know what I'm going to do with the DVDs. Honestly, I'm probably going to, I was talking with my wife, and we're probably just going to like get them all together and maybe do a garage sale or go to the thrift shop or go to the flea market and just try to blow them out. And then whatever's left, we're going to lot up. So yeah. Next up we have this Pocket PDF. This was purchased, I don't even remember where I got this. I think I might have got this at a garage sale for $5. Anyways, I took a best offer for 30 something. It works. It was crazy. It was earlier. And I guess it was a dentist or a doctor that owned this. That was a weird thing about, here's a weird thing about electronics. When I buy electronics, I know how to test them. I know how to do all this other stuff. And it baffles my mind when I find electronics that people don't delete their private information. I found like all these calendars, all these contact information. There's been computers that I've purchased, laptops I purchased, when I plug them in and I test them, like their passwords for like their eBay, their passwords for their Yahoo, everything is just like in folders. And not even that, like I can just log in, I just go to yahoo.com on their computer and it's like their email's already logged in. I'm just like, dude, people. So for anyone that's out there, if you're ever going to sell electronics, just make sure you wipe the system as best you can, log out of all your stuff, reset, do a factory reset if possible, because it just surprised me. Anyways, I kind of got on a little bit of a side tangent on this one, but yeah, so definitely clear out your stuff. I can't tell you how many times I find digital cameras with memory cards in them that have pictures of like family trips, and it baffles my mind. And so yeah, so anyways, I took a best offer for this, 30 something plus shipping. This was a good find. And this person actually probably got a good deal because it was in really good condition. Next up, we have this kind of inline skate thingy. I talked about this before. I probably shouldn't have bought this. I bought this for $4 at the thrift shop like a week ago, and I didn't even realize, like, I'm an idiot, because inline skates, you need eight brand new wheels for a brand new set, because there's 4 wheels on each. I just got excited because, you know, I'm an old skateboarder guy, and when I see brand new wheels and everything, I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. Anyways, I shouldn't have bought this. I took a best offer for $5 plus shipping just to get it out of my hair, and I'm glad someone bought it. And it was just under £1, luckily, because I think I had like $5.99 shipping on this thing. Next up, we have this lomography. Anyways, this is a God, how do I explain this? It is a housing unit for film strips, so you can put film on your flatbed scanner and scan them in. That's what I meant. And this was purchased with another camera, like a 360 camera, and some of you might have seen this. This was bought last weekend, and I got the whole thing for $5. So I got a camera and all that stuff, all those accessories, plus this for $5. So I ended up selling this. I was looking at prices on this, and I was like, geez, this thing just goes for like, you know, $30 or $40 by itself. So sure enough, I put it up, and it sold in less than 24 hours for $34.99 plus $5.99 shipping. So that original $5 investment was good, because I also have that camera, which goes for about $60 to $70, and that thing was in mint condition. So like I said, things have been really good as far as garage sales. I used to go to them all the time, and now it's just like I want to get up every Saturday and do it, because there's so much stuff that I think I'm missing out on, and when I don't go. So, you know, definitely doing that. Next up, we have this Disneyland thermos. 1957 to 1959. This was a online arbitrage. I want to say I paid like $25 for this shipped, and because these were going for like These were going for, man, these were going for like $80 to $90 when I bought it. So I thought, you know, oh, quick flip, buy it for 25. I'll sell it for like 75. I'll make like 20 bucks, 30 bucks. I had this in my store for literally like 4 or 5 months. Someone finally just gave me a best offer for 40 something. And I was just sick of looking at it. So it's a really good, I don't want to say I'm sick of looking at it because I love Disneyland stuff. This was actually, you know what, let me back that up. This is a really cool piece. I wasn't sick. I was sick of looking at those rollerblade wheels. This I could totally see in my personal collection, but this is one of those things where, you know, you should look out for metal thermoses because a lot of the lunch boxes, to be complete, they need this. And I guess I don't have a picture of the inside, but some of the inside, someone was telling me, I'm not too familiar with thermoses, but I guess there's some kind of like glass lining inside that sometimes breaks. And I don't know if it's porcelain. There's something inside that breaks from time to time, but this one was in really clean condition. Next up, we have Super Mario. This was purchased with the Lego collection. When I went in to see the Lego collection, the lady pulled out all of her video game stuff that she was saving for me. And I was lucky just to go through it. Usually, I would just, when they would save video game stuff for me, I just buy it in bulk. I just buy a box's worth. I'm kind of getting a little bit smarter with my money and my sourcing where, you know, I'm just going to pick out some of the stuff that I want. And, you know, if I do have the extra cash, I will just buy the bulk lots because they're so cheap and, you know, you get like a system and all kinds of cables and games and stuff like that. So I definitely will do that. But I've been a little bit smarter with my sourcing lately. Anyways, I got this for $2. It's in acceptable condition. If it was in maybe mint or near mint condition, I probably could have got like $20 to $25 for this. But like I said, I paid $2 for this, so $12.99 plus shipping. This thing sold super fast. Yeah, so like Hazelheart's Vintage is talking about the Disneyland thermos, and she's saying the insides can shatter. If it's broken, you'll hear it rattling throughout. So yeah, definitely check that out. Next up, we had the Speed Racer lot. This was purchased a few months ago at a thrift shop. I think I paid like $2 each for these, so $4 total. Took a best offer for $24.99 or something like that, and plus shipping. And this was shipped super easily. Anything that has a barcode that you can scan, definitely scan it on Amazon, scan it on eBay. These happen to be going for like, I don't know, between $14 and $20 each. So I lotted them up. Took a little while to sell, but they sold. And that's that. Next up is kind of like a weird kind of sobriety medallion to 10 Commandments. When I purchased the DVD lot like a year ago, like 1,200 DVDs, it came with books and it came with like a bunch of other like random stuff that they just wanted to get rid of. So I just took everything. And this was part of that lot. And there was a bunch of medallions. They're like little tokens. They're probably the size of a silver dollar. And they're very light. They're probably made out of like not steel, or they're made out of some kind of light metal. Maybe they might even be aluminum, to be honest. And so there was a bunch of them. I ended up selling the whole bulk lot of them. There was like 50 of them for like, I don't know, it was like 20 something dollars. It's cool. It was like free money pretty much because they were just going to throw this stuff away. Well, anyways, when I was going through some of my inventory, I found that I had another bag of these, and so I decided, oh, I'm just going to put them up for, you know, 99 cents plus shipping. And these are just good items I like to have low-cost items so that I can bump up my rating a little bit as far as like shipping time and all that, because I think eBay goes by like quantity when you ship stuff. So I like to ship small, kind of cheap things just to kind of, you know, bump up my rating a little bit. That's why I wanted to share this. I normally wouldn't share this kind of item. Next up, we have these Micro Machines. This was part of the Star Wars collection. This was the second thing that sold out of the Star Wars collection. I still have to go through a lot of that stuff. I did list a lot of it on auction. That none of it sold, surprisingly. So there's that. So I ended up putting everything with Buy It Now, and this sold like in less than a day. For $12.99. This is actually a really good deal because I think these retailed for maybe like $3 or $4 or something each, and there's a lot of collectors looking for these. These are kind of rare because they usually never came in. Well, they came in these single packs, but normally they'd come in like a 2-pack or something like that. So the person that purchased this actually got a really good deal on this. I could have probably held out and sold this for like 20 something plus shipping. Next up, we have this Coca-Cola from the Netherlands. This is 80s. This is part of the Coca-Cola collection that I had. Most of these things were put on auction for $9.99 plus shipping, and a lot of them didn't sell. This is kind of like, I don't know, like I got excited when I bought this series, but looking back now, I probably would think twice about buying stuff like this. But anyways, this sold $9.99 plus priority shipping. This was vacuum sealed and bubble wrapped, all crazy. So anytime I sell like liquid stuff like this, any sealed Coca-Cola stuff, I vacuum seal them in like so that they're pretty much airtight and they're not going to come loose in shipping, and hopefully they don't break. I've been pretty good so far, knock on wood. And every Coca-Cola collector that has ever gotten any of my sealed Cokes have been just ecstatic about the way I ship these, because like I said, I vacuum seal them first so that the liquid cannot come out. If they happen to do break, hopefully, you know, if they did break, the glass wouldn't cut the seal. But, you know, as it is, people are excited about that. Next up, we have sticker traders. I used to do street art back in the day, 2006, as you can see. There was that whole time frame between, I want to say like 2002 to 2008, even 2010. I was still doing street art, and I was into that whole scene, and I collaborated with a bunch of artists, and we made a sticker pack. And we sold a ton of those actually, and this is the stuff that is left. So I took a best offer for like $6 something plus shipping for this, because I still had a few of them left. And there's definitely a kind of, this is like private label. This is like private label before private label was cool, you know, like making your own kind of products and stuff like that. And I'm kind of doing starting that back up now with different things with my art stuff. Well, anyways, guys, I'm Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler. I really appreciate everyone that stuck around this whole time, and I'm just glad to make another video. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad that you guys are here, and I definitely appreciate your support with the channel. We're almost at 4,000 subscribers, so if you're not subscribed, please click the subscribe button. And if you're watching this on the back end, you have any comments or questions or anything, leave them in the comments below. I love going through there and answering you guys' questions when I can. And also, click the like button. Do me a huge favor, click the like button if you enjoy what I'm doing. It really helps me, you know, rank higher in the YouTube sphere, and it also lets me know what kind of videos you guys like and what you don't like. So with that being said, it is Wednesday. I hope that you guys have an amazing week, and we'll see you really soon. Thanks for stopping by.